We're going to check the cameras here. I'm going to turn the coolant door switch to auto. Listen for the motor. There we go. And the oil door. Good. Mags are off. I got 3 green lights for the landing gear. I'm going to test the red one. I'm going to zero the fuel. Okay. Radios are off. Transponders off. Boost pump comes on. We'll go on to the left main tank in the detent. We've got fuel, both sides. We've got caps, both sides. And we've got fuel pressure at about 10. I'm going to zero the clock, G-meter, check the temperature gauges. Make sure I'm at 82 feet on the altimeter. Static gauges are good. Parking brake is in. Camera switches are good. Hydraulic T-handle goes in. And now I'm going to go back to the top up here. Got a fuel pressure light because the engine's not running. 30 inches of barometric pressure on the manifold pressure gauge. 27 volts, that's battery voltage. Avionics master is off. Alternator pitot heat preroller off. Lighting off. Rheostats off. Circuit breakers are in. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to bring the canopy forward halfway. That's about where it sits on a D model, because it doesn't go open all the way.
Okay.
Now, you notice I'm going to talk all the way through this, so you'll be catching all this information.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm going to hit the primer for 8 seconds. And then we're going to hit the starter. And that thing comes to life just fine. Okay, we're at 800 RPM. I got oil pressure. I'm going to turn the alternator on, the nav lights, and the radio master. Okay, now you're going to know the drill here. I'm just going to go to ATIS on my number 2 radio.
4,000. Temperature 24, dew point 16, altimeter 3020. Visual approach in use, landing departing runway 6. Use caution for birds in the vicinity and on the airport. Advise on initial contact you have information, hotel.
Okay, we got hotel. They're using 6. I think we'll go ahead and use 6. I'm waiting for the number 1 radio to warm up here. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm on 121.7. I'm transmitting on number 1, and we've got hotel. Good morning, Kissimmee ground. Mustang 5 has hotel. We're at Stallion and we're southwest bound.
Mustang 5, Kissimmee ground, Charlie Delta Bravo, taxi to runway 6.
Charlie Delta Bravo to 6 for Mustang 5. Now,
Kissimmee ground, Victor 60130 Zulu.
He's testing the brakes.
With information, hotel requesting taxi instructions to that.
Now, it doesn't turn very well. It only steers 6 degrees with the tail wheel. So what I have to do is lead these turns a lot.
Bravo, cross 15, taxi.
I'm going to go hard left here and then hard right. Try to make this turn without unlocking.
60130.
It may do it. I think it will. There we go. And I'm trying not to use the brake because the brake will try to shear the pin back there that connects the rudder to the tail wheel.
Oh, okay.
In most airplanes, you use rudder and then you cheat with brake to help it. You don't want to do that with a Mustang or a Texan. So it's hard for me to get those guys, trainees, to stop doing that. And they don't even know they're doing it sometimes, you know?
Yeah, body mechanics.
Are you on the brake? I'm not on the brake. Well, why is the brake pedal moving then? Especially the guys that wear boots. What kind of shoes you wear at work?
The boots that I'm wearing right now.
Oh yeah? Are they like military style boots?
They're Red Wings.
Okay. Alright, now here's a 90-degree turn coming up. Downwind. I'm going to have to really lead this one. I'm going to lean left. and then get the right rudder in and cut the corner. There we go. And I still might not make it. Sure. Alright, when we come back, I'm going to have you do some of this taxiing so you can do this S-turn.
Okay.
Notice that I'm just making a big sweeping S-turn so we can clear in front of us. And as soon as you get it turning one way, you got to use opposite rudder to bring it back the other way. Otherwise, it'll just go for the weeds.
Kind of anticipate.
Yep. Okay, got a banana down here in the run-up area I'm going to have to avoid. We really don't like this runway down here. They built this hangar right there and a fuel farm. That's our run-up area. We got to get this thing pointed into the wind because it's a coolant airplane and it just does not like not being pointed into the wind. I've got it unlocked. And I'm going to turn it a certain amount here. I should have done this run up at the, on the other ramp. Okay, I'm going to aim this thing at that hangar. Try not to blast the guys behind me. And we're going to go up to 1500 RPM, get the alternator working. Okay, so my voltage is now 28. So the alternator's online. Okay. Flaps are up, confirmed. Trims are set. Shoulder harness is locked. Mixture goes to full rich for takeoff. Prop is forward. Coolant and oil doors are auto and guarded. Magnetos are on both. Radio's set for takeoff. Transponder is on. Boost pump is on. Left main tank in the detent. Lots of fuel.
Kissimmee Tower, but as the Delta is ready at 6.
With no fuel venting from the caps. That's important. If they were venting from the caps, you'd have a cross-feed situation.
Okay.
Okay. So all the fuel's done. Fuel pressure is now at 16 psi. Temperature gauges are coming up. We're looking for 90 degrees of coolant temperature and 40 degrees of oil temperature. We check the static gauges, hydraulic T-handle. Got 40 degrees of oil temperature, 28 volts. Got my switches all set. I'm going to go with strobes here at this point, and we check the circuit breakers. And luckily, that guy just moved. Perfect timing. Now I got about 10 more degrees to go on my coolant temp, so I'm going to set the GPS here.
Bonanza 801 Delta Northwest departure, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
Runway 6, clear to go, 01 Delta.
Okay. Alright, here we go. 2300 RPM. Oh, this phone hit.
Some people just don't think.
Nah, well, they're students. I'm going to move it over.
Kissimmee Tower, helicopter 800 is up for down, or Kissimmee Parks.
Helicopter 800, Kissimmee Tower proceeds question.
Sitting as requested.
Okay, let's do it. 2300 RPM. Follow me through on the prop. We're going to pull the prop all the way back. When it hits 2000, I bring it all the way back forward. We're going to do that twice more. Why don't you do that for me? Pull the prop all the way back. Look at the tack all the way forward. Perfect. One more time when it settles down.
Runway 6, clear touch and go.
Okay, one more time. There you go. Thank you. That's the prop. Let me check the mags up here.
You're going to be number 2, false Cessna traffic on the downwind. I'll let you know when they turn their base.
Mags are good. Engine gauge looks good. All the temperatures and pressures are good. At 2300, we had about 29 inches. That's a power check. Now, luckily, we can unlock this tail wheel. We can actually turn this thing on a dime. Yeah, they don't know that they're going to get blown away. If he was in a Cessna, we could have toppled it.
No lie.
November 9486 Delta, number 2, you're following Cessna traffic ahead and to your right 2 miles, just starting a base turn.
Traffic number 2, looking for traffic at 6 Delta.
Good morning, Tower. Mustang 5 is ready to roll on 6.
Mustang 5, Kissimmee Tower, hold short, runway 6.
Hold it short, Mustang 5. Now, we're up almost to 110 degrees.
Delta, number 2, you're following Cessna traffic a mile.
We're going to have to bring the power up to keep the coolant from getting too hot by blowing more air down the scoop.
That makes sense.
1,500 RPM is the magic number.
Frequency change approved, Orlando 119.4, flight following.
That'll also get the alternator back online, so it's not a bad thing.
N on the phone like Charlie, altitude 6 inbound.
Number 895, Mike Charlie, Kissimmee Tower, reports final approach fix.
Oh, roger that, the report Tony, N on the phone like Charlie.
Now, Eric, if they launch us after this guy, there's another guy in the pattern somewhere.
I got him in sight.
Okay.
I got the second guy. He's probably about a 3-mile final.
He's not going to let us go. If he does, we'll have to roll on out there and just add power and go.
Okay.
Now follow me through on this takeoff. I'm going to be giving you the airplane relatively soon afterwards.
Okay.
We'll probably make a right turn out, and that puts us in a position on like a downwind for runway 33 over there. In case something happens, we're in a position to land in a hurry.
Okay.
That little burble he just flew through?
Yeah.
That's those trees. The wind blows, it hits that tree line. When it's coming from the right, it'll come across those trees, and it makes the touchdown zone kind of ugly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you helicopter guys don't worry about that. You're high wing loading guys. I'm a little airplane guy.
And we worry about wind direction too.
Oh yeah.
Number 9486 Delta, you going to Sun State?
Affirmative, 6 Delta.
9486 Delta, turn right taxiway Alpha, contact ground point 7.
Right outside ground point 7 and 6 Delta.
Mustang 05, runway 6, clear for takeoff, right turn out.
Clear to roll with a right turn out for Mustang 5.
5. November 895, Mike Charlie, runway 6, you're clear for the option.
Runway 6, clear for the option, Skyhawk A95 Mike Charlie.
Okay, what I'm going to do is unlock, get it on the center line, pull it forward a couple of feet to relock it here, and then stop it. We're going to go to 2300 again, do another system check. Looks good, sounds good, I like it. Going to go to 40 inches,
106, Mike.
and then I'm just going to keep right on up to 55 inches and raise the tail. Oh, that's a kick in the pants there.
So, 130 recharge,
A little bit of back pressure, 90, 100 knots. Gears coming up.
Take off if they're not 130.
Well, I don't think Mike Echo will extend the downwind following this Cessna.
I like to keep it at about 125, 130 knots. I'm going to go to 42 inches, 2,500 RPM, and make a right turn. And I'm looking right at runway 33. right, young man, you ready?
Yes, sir.
You've got the airplane.
I have the airplane.
Keep this turn going at about 130 knots. I'll give you a vector here.
I get the airplane on downwind.
Thank you.
Right here, sir. RTB from hold down.
Go a little bit to the left of that Cessna out there. And gradually lower your nose. We want to go to 180 knots. So gradually let your nose come down. Don't dive, but it's just been going 180. Lower your nose.
Mustang 05, traffic ahead and to your right, there's a Cessna 1008 on the extended downwind.
And we're looking for him. Thanks, Mustang 5.
November 106, Mike Echo, your traffic is coming up off your right side.
A little bit lower. I'm going to help you retrim a little bit here.
November 106, Mike Echo, number 2, runway 6, clear touch and go.
Number 2, top 10 to go. Skyhawk 106, Mike Echo.
Mustang 5, you're above that traffic, frequency change approved.
Get a bit, thanks, Mustang 5. Take me over toward that, it's a sand pit, but it's like brown water out there. Okay. Visibility's beautiful today. Okay, good airspeed. Look at that attitude. You see how low the nose looks?
Yeah.
Okay, get your nose back down. You're going to be decelerating there. Lower your nose for 180 knots. We're going to have to go under some of these clouds before we find a hole. 3455, looking good. Okay, hold 180 to 190 knots. When we find a hole, it's just going to kind of pitch up and go through it. Okay. Systems are looking good. Airplane's running great. All right, young man. I like this little crevice right here. All right. There you go. Okay, now once we get into position we can do so, we're going to have to go back to 180 knots so we don't climb too fast. Okay.
Okay, Tower is clear. Another climb by Charlie going left.
89.5 Mike Charlie, turn left heading 270, contact Orlando departure.
Turn left heading 270, contact Orlando approach. Calling A95 Mike Charlie.
All right, young man. You probably can't see it yet. We're going to go right around this cloud. So start left. Start letting your nose come back down. And let's go to 190 knots here. And you see that power line down there? Yep. Parallel that power line, we'll be going southbound. Okay? I'm going to go to Miami Center here. Listen in for a while.
Number 561 Tango Mike, Roger. Shift contact flight service and follow your IFR flight plan with them. And then let me know when you've done it. Number 688 Delta Bravo, contact Miami Center on 126.52. Roger. Thunderwings 19.
This thing goes up and down through holes really well.
14, reduce speed to 25.
Nice and smooth up here. Okay. Lower your nose for me right now. I got to keep you at 6,000 feet for now. Okay. We got to get out. We got to get past that island in the lake before we can climb above 6.
Amend your altitude and cross 5 miles north of Mobile. Maintain 1010,000.
Very good. Keep it level.
Papa Jet 699, cross T-Gap.
Play with your ailerons a little bit, Eric. Just get a feel for him. There's a little bit of rudder, especially going to the right, but very little. Those rudders are stiff. Yeah. side of the Class B. Let's use 150 to 60 knots and leave the power where it is, and we'll climb up to 8,500 feet or so. Okay. Now it's going to get there in a hurry at this point.
52 Whiskey Sierra, let's check. Papa Jet 699, descend and maintain 1,000 at a time. Number 31 Kilo, descend and maintain 6,000.
Okay.
Southwest 1668, cross normal and maintain 10,000.
Go ahead and level off at 8,500 feet. We're going to find the level flight attitude. It's going to look a little weird to you. Pull your throttle back for 37 inches of manifold pressure. 37. Propeller back for 2,300 RPM. 23 for the propeller. Good. Okay, now lower your nose some more. You got to get it below that cloud line out there and re-trim it so it'll fly hands off. There you go. Look how low that nose looks. Yeah, that's crazy. Lake Wales is right under that cloud over there, and they jump out of, they skydive over there. Okay. But we're going to stay on this side of this highway. We're going to stay right in this area over here, but for now, keep it level. Let me call Miami. Okay? Good morning, Miami Center. Mustang 5, 134.55.
Mustang 5, Miami Center. Change motor frequency 127.2. Rouge 1614, resume normal speed, contact 4 miles approach on 126.8.
2618 and normal speed for Rouge.
Endeavor 3811, cross normal.
Hey, we're going to do a steep level turn to the left at 8,500 feet. Climbing a little bit here.
Endeavor 3811.
American 69.
So give me a, we're clear left, give me a 60-degree left bank it first. Put that weight down, okay? Go for it. There you go. Now hold that bank angle. Hold the nose right on the horizon. Bring it all the way around. Mustang 5's on 27.2.
Mustang 5, roger, and reset transponder clock 3677.
3677.
Number 520 Whiskey Sierra, leading 10,000, you're re-clear direct to Punta Gorda.
Okay, 133 10,000, back direct Punta Gorda for Whiskey Sierra.
Papa Jet 699, contact Tampa approach on 119.65.
119.65, Papa Jet 699.
Tighten it up a little bit more bank. A little bit, yeah, there you go. Find a sweet spot. Once you found that sweet spot, all you have to do is hold what you got.
Mustang 5, radar contact, 5 miles east of Lake Wales Airport, the Orlando altimeter is 3019, say your altitude.
We're at 8,500 feet right now. We're going to stay clear on the west side of 2901. We'll stay on the east side of Lake Wales.
Mustang 5, roger, maintain VFR.
Mustang 5.
Miami, Global 600 Julia Victor out of 1,000, kilometer 16,000, heading 179.
Number 600 Julia Victor, Miami Center, roger, the 4 miles number 3015, and what was your sign heading?
179 on the heading and 3015, Julia Victor.
Okay, we're going to go southbound. Now look at all those southbound roads. There's a nice grid pattern down here for you. Okay.
Miami Center, Moody 561 Tango Mike.
Number 561 Tango Mike, stand by. Southwest 1668, resume normal speed, contact 4 miles approach on 126.8.
Normal speed 1268, Southwest 1668.
November 6
Good.
Victor.
Okay, slow flight.
Vector military.
Pull your power back to 28 inches.
Runway 256, 8.5%, 28 inches.
Pull your nose up. Decelerate, let it climb. Decelerate to about 90 knots.
90 knots, okay.
Number 520 Whiskey Sierra, clear direct Punta Gorda at this time. Cross 15 miles north of Punta Gorda at maintain 3000.
Okay, direct Punta Gorda 3015 north of Punta Gorda.
Okay, now you're drifting left, so put the right wing down a little bit. Good.
Center 240, Delta Juliet, level 6,
Cool.
heading 360 with
Okay, there's 115 knots. Let's slow it down a little bit more.
240 Delta Juliet, Miami turn for my estimate 3015, and stand by as a request. 3015.
Okay, here comes 100 knots. Now, between 90 and 100 knots, I'm going to have you maneuver. So let's put your right wing down 20 degrees, your clear right, a little bit of right rudder. Good. Hold that attitude. Look at the angle of attack. Look at where the nose is.
Maintain 17,000, do not exceed.
Okay, don't let your nose fall down. A little bit of back pressure. Okay, let's do that to the left. Keep clear left, 20 degree left bank.
356, maintain 300.
Good, and plenty of bank. Now, look how stable this thing is. I'm going to show you something really cool. I want you to put your right wing down without using the aileron. I'll pull your nose up a little bit. You don't want to accelerate. Use your right rudder to put the right wing down. Keep the aileron neutral. That's the couple. That's all the couple you get there.
561 Tango Mike, cleared to the
now, it won't raise the wing at the stall. Okay, now, I'm going to get you to go southbound. Keep your wing, keep your nose up. You let it fall a little bit. Level your wings, and let's go find the buffet. Hold the nose up, decelerate 1 knot per second.
American 1697, you can resume normal speed.
If you get to about 88 knots, you're going to feel the onset of the buffet. It's kind of subtle.
Delta Juliet, you're clear direct to the Sebring Airport and say request.
Yes, so we'd like to go direct to Embrew and do the hold and procedure turn and then do the approach into 1 and we'll be full stop.
Okay. Very subtle. We're already in it. Keep decelerating. You're going to feel the mid-range buffet here. Now you feel it shaking a little bit? Yep. A little deeper in that. There you go. Now, we're going to stall the airplane, but it's going to take a pretty good... Oh, it's getting ready to stall right now. Pull a little harder, stall and recover.
Clear wing 256.
There you go.
Maintain follow 230.
All right. Now we're going to aggravate it a little bit.
Delta 801.
Put your right wing down about 30 degrees.
Normal speed, all in
Good. Now pull the nose up. Next time we're going to go right to the buffet, right through the buffet, and stall the airplane. So just pull,
5 minutes looking for a
keep pulling.
Number 600, Julia Victor, you're clear.
Don't let that wing go down anymore, just pull.
Direct 5052, 0, 0.
It's going to take a little while at this speed, so pull harder.
Mustang 5, just be advised, R2901, restricted airspace is active, search level 40 as well as the placid west and east NOAA from 7,000 feet and above.
Thank you, Mustang 5.
American 1697, contact.
Okay, let's stall it.
On 126.8.
Pull hard. What you're doing is pulling and releasing. Pull hard and just keep pulling.
Border contact, 4 miles approach, 125.15.
2515.
A little bit harder. Make it stall. There you go. All right. Now, let me show you what I was looking for. Stay with me. Okay.
Tango Mike, contact, Tampa approach, 119.9er.
There it goes.
19.9 for 561 Tango Mike.
That's the real thing. Well, just so you know what it's like. Okay, you got the airplane. I hear it. All right, let's go back to 37 inches of manifold pressure. And we're going to start doing some maneuvering. Tell you what though, first,
240 Delta Fuel.
fine level flight. I'm going to take the fuel tank to the right side.
Let me know you're going inbound for the approach, or do you just want to do one public?
Fuel pressure's still good. Temperatures and pressures are good.
Your turn should be approach because we're up there.
Voltage, coolant temp, coolant pressure.
Roger, I'll have lower for you momentarily. Delta 1408 with the center.
All right. I'm at about 19 PSI on the coolant pressure. That's perfect.
02 Fuel at Miami Center, Roger.
They just changed the header tank, so that's worth looking at. All right, yep. Now you're climbing a little bit. Lower your nose. Find that level flight attitude.
On 126.52.
Because I want you to remember that. We're going to be using that a lot. Okay.
I am 8 Delta 14-0.
How you feeling? Good. Go good. Wing over. Sure. Let's go to 210 knots. In a dive. Lower your nose.
Under 230, do not exceed 290 knots, L 1408.
Number 402, Golf Juliet, maintain 290 knots.
Okay, pull the nose up. We're going to go left first. Now pull the nose up about 60 degrees. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Let it climb. Now, put the left wing down about 60 degrees. Keep it positive as you hold that bank down. Give it a little bit of a pull. That'll help draw the nose around as it falls. Keep that pull in there.
PM 565
Number 565,
We'll be heading southbound.
17,000 before my number 3015.
17,000 3015.
Number 240.
Okay, we're going to do that again, but we're going to get a lot more aggressive. There's 210 knots. Pull your nose up, level your wings. Now get your nose almost vertical. Pull your nose way up there.
2050 RNAV runway 1.
Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Now put the wing right down toward the ground here, Eric. That's what I'm looking for. Now a little bit of pull. Good. Keep that pull in there. Don't release it. We go on northbound.
1408, maintain 290 knots per station.
Cool. Keep pulling. Level your wings. Pull your nose up. We're going to do an aileron roll. Pull your nose up.
230, JetBlue 1566.
Stop the pull and give me all the left aileron right here. All of it. Push it over there, Mr. Rotorhead. There you go. You were stepping on the left or the right rudder there. Let's do that again. Feeling good? Yeah, good. Pull the nose up.
Delta 801 contact.
Left aileron. Move it to left rudder this time.
6.52.
Move it to left rudder. There you go.
12652 Delta 801, switching it in.
Number 0, Juliet, Victor, crossing Mono at maintain 10.
Okay, pull your nose up. Find that level flight attitude. We're at 10.5 and the systems look good. Lower your nose.
310, crossing Mones at maintain 5,000.
Cross Mounds, maintain at 5,000, 310.
Not bad. Feeling good? Yep, we're good. You want to do a barrel roll? Sure. All righty. Let's go to 230 knots. 230. Get your nose down. Okay, pull the nose way up like a wing over. Keep pulling. Now this is a positive maneuver, so keep the pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Start rolling left. A little bit faster. A little bit more roll. You got to get through the roll. Not rolling fast enough. You want to be going northbound, lined up with those roads when you finish. There you go. Pull the nose back up. Find that level flight attitude.
Number 9, Charlie Ball, planning a 190 vector for traffic.
190, heading on Charlie.
Cool. 10,000 feet. We're going to need a 180, so give me a right 180. We're clear to the right. Right 180.
Miami Center, Roger, descend and maintain follow 230.
We've got to stay out of Orlando's airspace. Put that wing down, Mr. Rotorhead. We're in a fighter plane now.
To descend, we have Sebring inside. We'd like to do some touching nose.
Keep your nose from dropping. Pull.
Number 515, Lima Alpha, radar.
I'm going to make a fighter pilot out of you.
Why I'm here.
Lima Alpha.
Miami Center, good.
All right, we'll be going southbound.
1 5,000 for 1,000 headed.
Level your wings. Lower your nose a little bit.
Miami Center, maintain follow.
There you go.
0.
Maintain flight level 1.
Okay.
0, go 1695.
Now typically we'll either do another barrel roll or you can do a loop at this point. You get to choose. Let's do another barrel. All right, you want to go left or right? You're right. Okay, now this time, I want you to go to like 250 knots and do a big lazy barrel roll, okay? Airspace looks good. Systems are good.
All fuel at contact, landing center 12.
Lower your nose. Go to 250 knots. Moving the left rudder here.
Course 3 in
Push.
about 4 miles.
Let it accelerate.
You parked the wrong thing.
Number 79 Charlie Bravo, have on course 3 in about 4 miles.
There's 250. Now pull the nose and think vertical this time, Eric.
10,000.
Get that nose way up there. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Don't stop. Start rolling. Okay. A little bit faster. You got to get through the rolling. It's not rolling fast enough.
Mustang 5, you still listening?
Mustang 5 is up.
Mustang 5, roger, lost your transponder there. Verified clocking 3677.
3677. We're doing a barrel roll. That's probably why. Pull the nose up.
Number 620, do a vector contact, 4 miles approach.
Okay, we're going downhill. Pull the nose up and get some of that altitude back. See what I mean? It loves to go downhill. Oh, yes. Let's do a climb.
We're clear direct to...
Pull the nose up like 45 degrees. Let it climb. We got to get back above 10. Okay.
1408, contact, landing center 126.52.
265, steered up 1408, good day.
Number 79 Charlie.
Now we're having fun.
Actually, put that Palm Beach to the...
You getting comfortable? Yes. Feeling good? We're getting there. You want a break?
Yeah, a little bit for a second.
Okay. Fly it straight and level. If you want, get a drink of water. Okay. You got the controls? I got it. Okay, 10-6. Retrimming. Oh, what a nice airplane. Systems look good. Temperatures, pressures, especially the coolant pressure. Now it's around 18.5. Very good.
Charlie Bravo, contact, landing center 126.52.
2652 for 9 Charlie Bravo.
Okay. Okay, you got it.
I have a clear direct to Lee County, RSW, final maintain, follow 23.
All right.
Okay, Derek.
Now let me know when you want to do something else. The next thing we're going to do is a loop, if you like. You don't have to. But if you're feeling good, we'll do a loop next. Okay.
2652, Jumper 1556.
Number 240 Delta Juliet, traffic at your 12 o'clock and 5 miles northbound, takes 1,500 feet. Appears to be directly over the Embrew intersection. Clear for traffic, good or good.
Okay. Okay. Got to find a reference. Give me a right 180. Right 180. See all those roads going northbound?
Yes.
We're going to line up parallel to them. Okay.
Pure Flight 1803, Miami Center, climb to maintain 17,000.
Maintain 17,000, Frontier Flight 1803. Miami, good morning, engine 601, 250,
601, Miami Center, descend and maintain 17,000, before miles of Timbers 3015.
217, 17,601.
Cool. So when you're northbound, just get parallel to those roads. Nose is down. We're at 230, but we're going to go to 260 anyway.
230 for traffic. What expedite 601?
All right. There's 250. Keep your nose down. Level your wings. Lower your nose a little bit more there, Eric. Now here's where you got to make sure you pull straight back into your stomach. Okay. All right. Let's go. Start a pull.
Please direct the Mono.
That nose coming up. Now keep the G on. Keep adding back pressure. More pull.
Miami Center on 1.
Pull more. Got to get it up over the top.
Good morning, Joseph.
Good.
316.
Very good. Nice.
6.8.
Look for your road. Now be easy here. Okay, now start squeezing the G back here. Pull. That was a nice loop. Get that nose coming up. We want to do a climb out of this. And we'll climb back up above 10,000 feet here with a pull.
No practice, 3 miles northwest of position, Pearson, West.
You have inside for 0 to it.
That's a nice loop, young man. Thank you. I think you could do that in a helicopter. You just got to keep it positive, right? Yep.
This is 601, cross Momo at maintain 10,000.
To a guy, the crew chief in I think it was an S-53 or something in the Marine. And it had a rotor system that you could do loops with. Okay, yeah, rigid rotor. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing it. It might upset my crew though. Oh yeah, they get all upset. They'd fire you for that. How you feeling? Feel good? You want to keep going? Sure. How about a Cuban 8? Okay. Most of a loop. I want to get you a little bit faster, so pull a little harder on the loop part. When you get to the back side, 45-degree downline, stop the pull and half roll. Okay. Okay. Let's go to 260. Lower your nose. Airspace looks good. Systems look good.
015.
Alright, get that nose down. Get up to 260. I'm going to help you with a little bit of left rudder here.
Contact on approach 9.4 today. Number 240.
Okay, up over the top.
We will advise, you're dead doing.
Control flight 1803, find maintain.
Okay, keep adding that back pressure, Eric. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. We're not rotating. Pull. Now we're rotating. Keep pulling. We're going to go to the 45-degree downline. Keep pulling. Don't stop yet. Now stop the pull. Roll left. Roll. Hard. Or roll. Stop the roll. Go to 260 and do it again. 250. Okay, pull.
22 and a half. 7.190, 300 knots.
Zipper 929 Miami Center, Roger.
Up over the top.
Direct to Momo, cross Momo at maintain 10, 10,000.
Keep that windshield rotating.
3015, that's more than 1 hour.
Keep it rotating.
Number 3015, direct Momo, cross Momo, 10,000.
Cool.
929.
Keep pulling, keep pulling. Okay, stop the pull, rolling. Alright, I got something else for you here. Pull your nose up. When we descend, we're going to have to head back here, but what we're going to do is a reverse Cuban split S. And we're going to get right over those clouds and play with them a little bit. Okay.
Miami JetBlue 929.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we were given extra.
Tell you what, pull your nose up, 45-degree upline.
Zipper 929.
When we get to 150 knots, we're going to half roll and pull. Okay? Get ready. Get ready. Go ahead and half roll. Get it upside down. Stop the roll and pull. Now you're going to have to get some pull in here or else it'll just run away with you. All right. Cool. Keep your nose down. What I want you to do is get down right on top of these clouds here. Tell you what, give me a left turn. We're going to do a diving turn. We're going to skip right along the top of these clouds, and I'm going to get on the radio again. Okay? We'll be going that way. Okay?
Control flight 1803, contact Miami Center on 122,
240. 2652, front trip on 1803.
Someone else checking?
Yeah, 400 Julia, we're level 240 at Stallion.
Number 6000 Miami Center, Roger, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Let's go northwest bound, right over there. Okay?
69 Julia.
Right on top of the cloud. Mustang 5 is all done. We're going to go VFR to Kissimmee.
Mustang 5, Roger, radar search to terminate, squawk VFR, frequency change is approved. Have a good day.
Thank you. See you on Mustang 5. Okay, good heading. Keep your nose down, but level your wings. Got to stay clear of Lake Wales. There it is. Good. Good. I'm going to give you some left rudder trim. Get that ball in the middle. All right. Now, eventually, we're going to find a hole to go down through. But before we do that, play with the top of those clouds a little bit. Then we'll pick a hole to go down through. All right.
1961, we're pushing up to Charlie 31.
Now you can pull into the
Southwest 1861, native Zulu, correct? Push back your discretion, expect runway 1 right.
Okay, Southwest 1961.
Good. You see that highway down there, young man?
Yeah.
It's running left to right. It's running northbound. Get on the other side of that highway. We'll find a hole and we'll parallel it northbound on the west side.
Okay.
That highway is actually the border of the Class B airspace.
Okay.
Zulu weather. Wind 080 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky conditions ceiling is broken 3,500. Temperature 25, dew point 15. Altimeter 3020. Visual approach in use. Landing departing runway 6. Use caution for birds in the vicinity and on the airport. Advise on initial contact you have information. India.
Looking good. There's the highway, looking good. Mustang 5 is 10 minutes out.
Mustang 5, what's the intent?
You get that?
Contact you have information. India.
All right, ease your power back to about 30 inches and go down through this hole. This is a nice hole. Very nice. Now, we want to level off somewhere below the clouds so we don't get too low and too hot too soon.
Okay.
So pick an altitude down here.
36 Foxtrot, Cedar, Kissimmee Tower, right turn out, runway 6, let's take off.
Let's take off, runway 6, check in,
Remember that sand pit? That's it over there.
Okay.
And we're screaming, so we can't go into that Class B airspace yet. So ease your power back a little bit more, but maybe 28 inches. I'm going to give you some flaps here. Help us slow down. Help you re-trim a little bit. Now, we're going to go that way. But when we cross that highway, we got to be somewhere near 200 knots, maybe 220.
Okay.
We're going to go left to the sand pit, and that'll line you up with runway 6.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're doing good. Okay, let me look for some traffic here. We got a 800 foot below us over here on the left, so keep your turn going. Shoot. Okay. Let's go straight for the moment. Airspeed's good. I'm going to bring your flaps back up. I got a guy 2,000 feet above us. It's probably an airliner up there. No factor.
Okay.
And I'm going to call the tower. Kissimmee Tower, Mustang 05 has hotel. 16 Southwest.
05, the initial runway 6 with the left brake.
Initial for 6 with left brake. We're 16 out.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, I got a guy 1,000 feet above us. Over there somewhere. He's probably above the clouds. I hope. Now, eagle eye. 50-year-old eyeballs. You see that runway out there? About
1 Kissimmee Tower, right
15 miles away.
Take off.
Yes, that's runway 6.
Okay.
Line up with that. We'll just go screaming in here at 215 knots. There you go. Now here's where I ran right up on a Cessna shoot the approach the other day. And I had to call the tower about it. Why don't you keep it right here at about 2,300 for now, so we don't get down there with the Cessnas.
Okay.
Eventually we'll go down to 1,500 feet. Okay, systems look good. We got hydraulic pressure, temperatures, pressure, coolant temp is good. Coolant pressure is down to 13 and a half here. Just the way I like it. The other header tank, the coolant pressure would get high because it was a different header tank. There was no problem, it's just the header tank. That's why we took it off. Okay, it's probably going to be a left brake once we get over the runway. Okay. And I-4 is looking like a parking lot over there.
Yeah, it was a mess coming in last week.
Oh, man. You got to travel by air. You got to get a little airplane. I know just the airplane for you.
Once I hit the lottery, absolutely.
Oh, no, you can afford it. Just sell your fancy race car. What kind of car you drive?
I got a truck that we tow our travel trailer with, and then I got a Nissan Altima.
Did you bring the trailer down here?
No.
Number 836 Foxtrot Sierra 6.
I live in a fifth wheel.
Oh, okay.
There is P-51 Mustang, 7 miles to the southwest, almost on a straight into runway 6. Mustang 05 traffic, just to be in the Point Santa Water Tower 1,500, should be turning a little bit more south. There's a Cherokee, southwestbound.
Okay, we're looking for that Cherokee. No Joy Mustang 5. Let me know if you see that Cherokee out here.
I'm looking.
Okay, keep it at 1,500 for now.
I got it. 1 o'clock.
Holding short runway 6, so ready for departure, like proceed to the west.
North 601 Charlie Foxtrot, Kissimmee Tower, make a north turnout at 1,000. I'll let you know when you can turn back westbound runway 6. Click takeoff.
Clear for takeoff and turn out to the north. Charlie Foxtrot.
Mustang 5. That Cherokee is going to be no factor, down to 1,000 with a left brake prior to midfield, please. Runway 6, clear to land. There's Sports Cruiser departure roll.
Okay, we're looking for the Sports Cruiser. We're going to brake left down to 1,000, clear to land 6, Mustang 5.
Mustang 5, brake first half of the runway, please.
Early brake for Mustang 5. All right. I never did see that Cherokee.
Yeah, I had it.
Yeah, good. Okay, 1,000 feet. I'm going to take your prop forward already to 2,700. And what we're going to do is a slam dunk overhead approach because I'm trying to squeeze us in here.
Okay. 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Okay, get ready. I'm going to put in 20 degrees of flaps.
Okay.
Tower helicopter race right there is up for Disney Parks.
Cheers, requested traffic at Old Town.
Looking for the traffic at Old Town, proceeding as
We'll
west.
squeeze the power back. Okay, brake left. This is going to be like a 360-degree descending turn. Hold the nose up. A little bit more pull. A little bit more pull. There you go. Yeah.
November 601 Charlie Foxtrot, you can delete the altitude restriction.
Level your
Left turn
wings.
westbound is approved.
150 knots. Gear's going to come down.
Delete altitude restriction, Charlie Foxtrot.
Turn left. Here comes more flaps. You got a good airspeed on there, Eric.
Okay.
Now relax. This is fun. It's going to be easy. Don't get any slower than 120. Turn tighter.
Turn 665.
Look at the runway.
Short runway 6, landing traffic.
Okay, we're a little slow here. Giving you some power back. When this thing gets slow, it just starts sinking. Okay, ease your nose up for 120.
Kissimmee Tower, Hawker 170 Delta Charlie, visual 6.
170 Delta Charlie, Kissimmee Tower,
Now
runway 6.
use your feet once you get it lined up more than your aileron. Use your feet. Good, you're holding 120. Ease the nose up a little bit more for 110, right there. Use your throttle. Pitch controls airspeed, throttle controls rate of descent. Keep it lined up. Don't get any slower. Lower your nose a little bit. Here you go. A little bit to the right. Good. We're a little slow here. Okay, ease the nose up. I'm going to pull the throttle. Ease the nose up. Ease the nose up more. More. Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it off. You're on the ground. Nice. All right, I got it.
You have the controls.
Mustang 05, turn left when you're able to contact ground, point 7.
Okay, we're going to take Golf and we'll contact ground.
.com 6654, turn left heading.
Hello, ground. Mustang 5 is off on Golf for Stallion.
Mustang 5, Kissimmee ground, Bravo, right turn on to runway 33, Charlie to Stallion 51.
Bravo, 33 Charlie to Stallion. Thanks, Mustang 5. Had to unlock it there. Okay, here's where you get to taxi, young man.
Okay.
It's relocked. Use your throttle for speed control. Take me down Bravo. A little bit more power. A little bit more power. Okay. A little bit of right rudder. We're gonna go on the runway here. Okay, back to the left. Lean left a little bit, and then make the right corner here with nothing but rudder.
Okay.
Feed it all in there and turn right. Stay off the brake, it'll do it. Doesn't do it very well though.
Okay, no it does.
Start your S-turn here from the right. And just keep going back and forth. Cool. So now I made a fighter pilot out of you.
Yes, you did.
You'll be back.
Indeed.
Okay, now just test the brakes. Just touch the brakes, just test them, and then get off of them. Turn left. Now he's going to put us way down there by the second hangar. All right, young man. We don't need much S-turn here because there's nobody on that taxiway.
Okay.
But just stay on the taxiway. It's a little bit skinny. Just do a little S-turn so you can check it out. I'm going to do a dead mag check.
Okay.
Back to the right a little bit.
Out of sight.
Good.
Raise the taxi.
Okay, now he's going to park us, so let me have the airplane.
Taxi to runway 6 via Bravo, cross runway 15.
Okay, we're requesting a runway 15 at 3 Delta Foxtrot if possible.
Excuse me, 53 Delta Foxtrot, taxi to 15. You coming out on Bravo or Alpha?
Out on Alpha, Delta Foxtrot.
Yeah, around the tower and taxi to runway 15.
To 15 Alpha, Delta Foxtrot.
All right, we're going to go to 1,000 RPM and do a shutdown procedure here.
Hawker 170 Delta Charlie, Kissimmee ground via
We're going to turn the
Bravo, hold short of runway 15.
nav lights off.
Bravo, hold
The
short.
radio matter. The alternator. The coil and oil doors. And then we're going to pull the mixture. All right, I got the flaps down. I'm going to turn the fuel off, the mags off.